God, if you didn't see this award show, then I envy you, because you're probably doing something more interesting, like knitting a tiny Santa suit for your pet terrier. Ruff! But since I watch them, I'll skip over the parts worth missing and talk about the buzzworthy details. There weren't many. Hey, this is Jess of WreckedRadio, and the AMAs were boring as So first on the stage was Daved Guetta and Nicki Minaj, who I adore. I still don't know who Daved Guetta is. I hear his name so much, but I'm still not familiar. I pick up that he's a DJ of some sort, and he does a lot of stuff for other people, but not really sure. Nicki's cool. She sang Turn Me On and Super Bass, and Selena and Taylor were rapping in the front row. Pretty cool. BFFs. For life. So like the previous award show that I went over, I went into the categories of the awards, the performances, and then other memorable moments. First of all, the favorite pop rock band, if that is the category that is anywhere close to Rec Radio, I guess that would be it. And Maroon 5 took that one home, winning over One Republic and LMFAO. The next one, the best pop rock album, I was very excited for. And this was a category that was filled with women, including Gaga, Adele, and Rihanna. And Adele won, which was a sweet victory for a very, very talented person. For once. Now, usually I do not go over the hip-hop or rap section because Rec Radio is mainly rock and we don't delve into that kind of territory, but what I found was so amazing was that Nicki Minaj won for best hip-hop album and I think artist, and she won over Kanye and Lil Wayne. I just think that is such a glorious win, and she was adorable. The first time it took her about 7 years to get to the microphone with her high heels, but I couldn't be happier seeing her so happy. And lastly, but not leastly, actually very leastly, because this is old news, but it keeps happening, Taylor Swift won 4th year for Country Female, and Artist of the Year she won for a second time. At least she stopped acting surprised. I mean, Artist of the Year, that was Adele, Gaga, Lil Wayne, Katy Perry, and Taylor Swift. There were so many different possibilities and outcomes of that award, yet the blonde, 18-year-old won. No. As for performances, Justin Bieber sang a really boring thing with lights, and it was from Mistletow, and the band Perry. My brother had been trying to get me to listen to this song for, like, months, and for the first time I heard in its entirety If I Die Young, and it was really beautiful. It's really sad, but I feel that some of my friends own that song, and I don't really have license to like it. Chris Brown also performed tonight, and I still, like, okay, this is what I wonder about that man. I don't understand how he still has a career in the way that, I don't know how he can still convince women that he's the type of guy that he sings about. I said that, and that was I'm quoting myself from my Twitter tonight, but that just boggles my mind that you know what he's done, you know how he acts. I'm not just talking about Rihanna, I'm talking about the infamous throwing the chair out the window and being such a baby about everything, and, you know, naming his album what it was, that, you know, he thinks, I guess he can, because, hey, he sold a bunch of records still, after all of the controversy, and he continues to be a favorite. Don't know how, but it happens. Enrique Iglesias, Mark Anthony, and Pitbull were like the Latin invasion. And then when we get with j.lo, it was like a car commercial with stripping. Katy Perry, they said for the first time, played on television The One That Got Away, even though I thought she played it on another channel earlier, but she did play that song. It was cute. If she was playing the guitar for real or not, I'm not sure. I know that she can play the guitar. I know that she is able to, but if you didn't see it, there was a recording of her, I'll put down the links, but it was a recording of her playing the flute on stage, and she thought the solo part was over for the flute, and she didn't play it anymore, and we all found out that someone was playing it in the background. But she did win a very special award, and she was the first female to have 5 #1 singles from one album, which was on her placard. Some other worth mentioning performances, I guess, were Maroon 5 and Christina, Gym Class Heroes, and Evan Levine from Maroon 5. I guess that was okay. No, it was kind of boring. It really was. One thing I did like was Will.i.am and j.lo's performance with the digital Mick Jagger, even though I think Mick Jagger's words were off or something. But it was a pretty nice attempt at a nice presentation. And then finally, for the finale, was LMFAO and their party rock sensation with Biebs in some bright yellow pants. And David Hasselhoff came in there too. I enjoyed it this time. It was fun. Some appearances worth mentioning. Adam Lambert was there after 2 years. 2 years after the infamous Kiss. I think this was the same award show. I think that's what he was talking about. And also, Gavin DeGraw was there, who is a very cool guy. And yeah, that was the award show. Again, if you didn't see it, big loss. Anyways, if you want some actual rock coverage of actual interesting good music, subscribe to WreckedRadio if you haven't already. There'll be more of me. But yes, it is a weekly rock news show, and we're going into December, and it's going to be a fabulous holiday-themed rock sensation month. Just saying. So, yeah, subscribe. Don't you love my lighting? I have this umbrella over here. You can't see it, but I was trying forever to make it not fall. Now I ruined it again. No. It's an illusion. I only look good in good lighting. Peace, love, rock and roll.